Ex-President Obasanjo reveals his stand on Oodua Republic. Now to the news in full. Speaking on Tuesday, Obasanjo noted that the lack of national cohesion has hindered Nigeria from becoming the leading light of the black race, a position that it should naturally occupy. Despite the challenges, Obasanjo stated that he remains an incurable optimist about the country's future, believing that Nigeria can turn things around if it addresses the mistakes of the past. He specifically blamed the regionalism practiced before Nigeria's independence in 1960 as the root of the nation's prolonged lack of unity, explaining that the country has struggled with the dynamic of three countries in one since emerging with three regional leaders at independence. Obasanjo made these remarks while receiving a 20-member delegation from the League of Northern Democrats led by former Kano State Governor Ibrahim Shekarau at his residence within the Olusegun Obasanjo Presidential Library in Abeokuta. The former president further emphasized that leadership appointments in Nigeria should be based on merit, capacity, and the ability to deliver, rather than focusing on regional or ethnic background. Yes, we should pick our presidents based on what they can do, based on their capacity, based on their love for the country, based on what they can do, and not just because, oh, this person is from my tribe, let me vote for him. This person is not from my tribe, I'm not going to vote for him. We should stop using tribal sentiment to pick our leaders. It has gotten us into serious problems, and I hope that we have learned our lessons. He urged the country to prioritize the national interest over sectional consideration, saying, "It is high time we began working for the national interest." Obasanjo said, "Yes, you have identified your group as League of Northern Democrats, but how I wish you call your group National League of Democrats, because where you come from should not be a problem. Where I was born should not be the enemy of my Nigerianness. I will be increasing by being in Nigeria rather than being a member of the Republic of Oodua. I am undoubtedly proud to be a Yoruba, but my being a Nigerian should not be enemy of my being a Yoruba. We must get the better man for the job. It doesn't matter where he comes from, we must get our acts together. We really need to. We need to, because if not, it's like suffering, no dey tire us. The African continent, the black race, and the entire world are looking up onto us. When we got our independence, what they were calling us was giants in the sun. But is that the situation today? We have disappointed ourselves. We have disappointed the black race, Africa, and the world at large. So our concern is right. We have rubbished the value of integrity, no truth, no love, but it is not too late to retrace our steps. We must put the past behind us and work for the greatness of Nigeria. Obasanjo added that he shared the concerns of the group for the poor state of things in the country, but that the situation is not beyond salvaging as long as everyone is ready to come together and work as a united nation. Exactly, we really need to put aside tribal sentiment. We need to put religious sentiment aside and come together as one, as Nigerians that we are, and not just because, oh, I'm Yoruba, I'm Igbo, I'm Hausa, I'm this and that. We should put all those differences aside and come together to make our nation a better place. We should put aside tribalism. We should put aside all this, I don't want this person in power, I don't want so person in power. No, let us work hand in hand to make our country a better place. He noted that he would forever remain a Pan-Africanist, a patriotic and a nationalistic Nigerian, and a proud black man from the black race. He urged the League of Northern Democrats to consider changing their name to the National League of Democrats because the ideals the group espoused are what cut across the nation, saying that he wouldn't mind being their patron if he could not be their active member due to an old age. Mark Anthony says none of them can behave like Baba Obasanjo in equity and fairness. To all tribe, Buhari 0, Tinubu bottomless 0. Elechichima Obi says right from inception, we are not one and nothing will ever make us to be one. Let us stop deceiving ourselves. We are just prolonging our progress. Divide the country, you will see competition and progress. We do not trust ourselves. All these politicians who are singing One Nigeria as a song, none of them will ever appoint a chief of army from another tribe after declared as president. Now tell me, where is the oneness? Who is fooling who? It is well. Bennett says only if they join hands together in prayer and beg God for forgiveness of their sins and forget about tribalism, then shall the mercy of God Almighty, the owner of the universe, come back to Nigeria, and a savior will from unknown tribe to put things in order. Then there will be peace and love, and God Almighty will be the head of that hot seat in Aso Rock. This is a message. Mark Anthony says, our leaders are all myopic in brain. They know nothing than to steal money. They don't even need. Let them times their age by 2. Can they get the half remaining? They're all greedy, but one day Nigerians will wake up where those politicians won't have way to run. When they run to water, it will be hot. They will run to the mountain and it will be hot for them. I just really hope that we'll get our acts together and really come together as one and unite and say that, okay, this is the person that we want. It is not about your tribe. It is not about your religion. It is not about the kind of language you speak. It is about the fact that we trust you and we know that you can do well by us, by Nigerians. We believe that the little integrity that you have, that you are going to use it well and you are going to govern the state well, you are going to govern the country well. So we are voting you in there, not because of your tribe, not because of your religion. Then that is when our country will be a better place. We need to come together and leave sentiment aside and leave tribalism aside and just want to make the country better. That should be our focus. If this person is from your tribe, but you know that he cannot work, he cannot do what he's supposed to do in the country, stop voting him in. Do you like suffering? Putting somebody in when you know that he will not do the work, but because he's from your tribe, you say, okay, let him be there. No, we are not doing that come 2027. Let us get our acts right and say, okay, we want our country to work. So you want to go there, you don't have any plans for me, even if you're from my tribe, 0, I'm not voting you. That should be our focus right now. Ademola Oladipo says this man should not be regarded as a Yoruba man in every sense, always working against Yorubaness. Ademola, the Yoruba president that you have there now, is he doing anything for you? Are you benefiting from him? Is he working to make the country better? Some people are so tribalistic. I don't understand why some of us are so tribalistic, or some Hausas, some Yorubas, some Igbos, and they claim to go to school, they claim to be educated, and you're letting tribalism cloud your judgments. We should stop that. We need to stop it at this point to get our country right, to get things right in this country. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Do not forget to like, to share, and to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.